What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Styles Exchange YouTube channel. Well, Lego Star Wars. It's less than 1 week away. We're all so excited for it. We can't wait. So welcome to our YouTube video, I guess. This isn't a podcast. This is a YouTube video. Here to talk to you guys about why you should be excited for Lego Star Wars, because Mike and I certainly are. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Mike, tell the people, why are you excited for this game? You know, we both have a history with it. Let us know about yours.
Man, a lot of people on the internet keep questioning, why are you excited about a Lego game, about a kid's Lego game? It's more than that. It feels like we're coming back home, at least for me. Lego Star Wars is a fundamental reason why I even got into Star Wars. It made me fall in love with the story, with the overall story. You know, as a kid, the overall saga of Star Wars can be overwhelming and you don't get all the points. But when, the charm of Lego that was able to communicate the story so well to me, it just spoke volumes to me, where I'm like, I gotta watch this epic saga. I gotta watch the live action movies. So yeah, it just feels with them, adding on with the sequels. I'm just like, oh man, I gotta play this game. I'm excited. I wanna, play as Kylo and Rey and all that, and explore all the locations and stuff like that. So I'm just keen to get more Lego content, and I love that they're bringing a lot of aspects what made the original Lego games awesome and cool. So I'm excited. Ari, why are you excited?
I mean, very similar. It does feel like a homecoming. That's perfectly put. Yeah, it's just every time I watch one of these trailers, I just feel so nostalgic. And I think that's exactly how we're going to feel when we play these games. And I know people criticize Styles in general. Oh, it shouldn't be all about nostalgia. Well, I think this is a bit of a pass. This can be all about it because it's a kid's Lego game. It's a bit of fun. It's a trip down memory lane. But yeah, I have a very similar history than that Mike does. You know, I was playing at a very young age before I could even properly comprehend, what the films actually were. So they were a really good entry point for me as well to sort of start to understand what Star Wars really was. And also, it's just a great pathway to an entry to Star Wars fun, because Star Wars is about fun, and this just encapsulates that so well. And I remember playing it on the Wii with my older brother, just like every
Yes.
night for years. I know you were the same, but with your younger brother, and those are just memories that neither of us will ever forget. So
Nope.
to be given a chance to like recreate those memories, it's just oh, it's just something that I can't wait to do. And yeah, I think uh, more than anything, this game has showed that it is going to be so much more than what we would expect from a Lego game. And as you were saying, yeah, people are saying, oh, it's a Lego game. Well, yes, it is just a Lego game, and it is just a bit of nostalgia. But wow, this game is looking like a lot of fun from everything we are seeing. So let's sort of go through some of the details of why we think this game is actually going to, blow the roof off Lego games. Because have you played a lot of Lego games outside of Lego Star Wars?
Nope. Well, actually, I played the Lego Batman that came out in like 2007, and then I played the Lego Indiana Jones games, and
Yeah,
100% of each one. And Lego Star Wars was just in that trilogy of games that I just like. Wow. I try to expand. They came out with Lego Harry Potter, just could not get into it, but everything,
yeah,
Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones, and Lego Star Wars, just that's where my cup of tea
yeah.
is.
Definitely. Yeah, I reckon Lego Stars was the entry point, and then I played a lot of
Right.
those Lego Marvel ones. Those were loads of fun, and that's sort of all it was. And as I got older, it was like, yeah, they're fun, but that was sort of back in the day. But as I was saying, this one, wow, this looks like something that could be a lot more than just a bit of fun.
Yep.
So first of all, I think the biggest thing is something people myself included, just thought this game would do would just add episode 8 and 9 to the Lego Star Wars world, because we had episode 7. Obviously, we had, the originals and the prequels, but yeah, so that's the first thing. We're getting episode 8 and 9 in Lego form finally. But this is going to be more than just, oh, yeah, updated graphics, whatever. They are recreating this into a whole new experience. All those levels from the originals, from the prequels, completely new stuff, completely new. They're not remakes. It's going to be fantastic. Something else that they've been harping on about is these levels. They're not linear. It's very non-linear. You can sort of explore as you go. There's not like just one direct path you can take. You've got a very like broad, range of possible pathways. So should be great. What are you thinking of that? Does that sound good to you?
That sounds awesome to me because yes, I do want to, rush through these levels to get to the next place, but also the fact that, you play games now that you just kind of want to explore some of the environment. You don't want such a like you don't want to go to A, B, and C and D and be done with the game. You want to keep coming back to it, keep exploring. And that's what I love that you can do. It kind of reminds me of Fallen Order, where you were, yes, it
Yeah,
wasn't 100% open world game where, you can actually pilot the ship yourself. However, you were able to go to these different destinations and unlock different passageways, different locations, different artifacts and stuff like that. And that's what this sounds like. It sounds like
yeah,
you could stumble across some random alley in Coruscant and be like, "Ooh, you unlocked a bonus mission or something like that." Like that
yeah,
just
yeah.
sounds fun. It sounds like you can keep exploring and it just never gets old. So it just with that feature, definitely going to be a game that I keep coming back to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what having such an open world sort of exploration feature does is it could potentially make the game a bit timeless, which would be awesome because then we could be playing it years after it comes out and still be finding new things to do, which is just a super exciting prospect. Something I forgot to mention, you can begin at any trilogy. So, if you want to go
Yep.
straight to the sequels and explore those new movies that we haven't seen in Lego yet, you can do that. Or, if you want to, I think both of us are going to start the prequels, go all the way through. Or if you're an OG kind of guy and just want to go straight to episode 4, you can do that. So, yeah, but something else this game offers is over 300 playable characters. Is that more than any Lego game? I think it might be.
Yep.
It's certainly a lot. So there's lists out. I think they've announced pretty much every single player you can play as. I know Claude has been talked about a lot the day of us recording this. But Mike, tell us, are you excited for all these characters? Is there any in particular that you're excited to play as?
I'm just even though there's a whole bunch of variants, it's just cool. If you're Luke, you can switch up. If you're feeling adventurous, go for his more farm boy outfit. If you're feeling more like you like forest type, you could definitely wear that Endor outfit. And I just love the variety that there are. I hope that because I know in it's like 300 characters, but with added, the DLCs that you can buy and stuff, it's
Yeah,
over 300. So you're gonna have like Ahsoka, Mando, uh
yeah,
Din Djarin and stuff. Well, yeah, Mando. So I'm like excited. I'm just like, wow, from all eras. I really hope we get more characters like, maybe Rex and Clone Wars
yeah,
Ahsoka get some of those varieties
definitely.
going. But other than that, like I'm excited to play as like all these variations of characters or even Claude. Give me Claude and oh yeah, Mama the Hutt. It's gonna be something
Oh
special.
yeah, and slice noodles. That's probably my personal
Oh,
favorite. I'm
that
looking
that
forward
oh,
to most.
that's gonna be great.
Yeah. That's what we love. Also, another big feature is space travel. You
Oh,
can do a lot of traveling in space. It's not just land on a planet and go around. You can explore the whole galaxy.
oh,
So that should be loads of fun.
love.
Something we were talking about with the nostalgia feature, they have mumble mode. So you can listen to the voices. I remember as a kid, it really annoyed me. I was like, come on, these guys have got to talk. But then growing up, that just has become such like a fond feature of the original game is the fact that, and just
Yeah.
like adds to the goofiness of it all. So it's cool that, they have both options. Cause I think maybe the younger audience might just, yeah, they'll want those voices. Speaking of, Sam Witwer is one of those playing Maul and Palpatine. And I'm sure there's a lot of other returning voice actors who will voice their characters. But yeah, mumble mode is back. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, Mike, what do you reckon of this?
I'm I love that it's a toggleable feature. Like you can turn it on, turn it off as you go along and as you please. I'm more in the camp of mumble mode, but as a Clone Wars fan, you just said it. Sam Witwer's coming back to play Maul, Palpatine. You also have Matt Lanter who's playing Anakin, and James Arnold Taylor who's playing Obi-Wan. I feel as a Clone Wars fan, it's my duty to have mumble mode off just because I want to hear those Clone Wars voices saying dialogue from the movies themselves. So it's gonna be hard, but I think I might lean just towards playing mumble mode after the fact, or like when I replay the game I could relive the old nostalgia. It's already gonna be fun playing the game itself, but I love that charm of having mumble mode in there because it just makes me feel like a kid again. But definitely, it's gonna be cool hearing. Maybe I'll just some of the chapters I'll have it on, But I think it's
Definitely.
gonna be cool hearing people like Sam Witwer up in there.
Yeah. And I mean, we've only like brushed the surface with some of this stuff. There's so much more to talk about. The overall mechanics of this game just look unreal. Nothing like we've ever seen before in a Lego game. You should go watch all the trailers, even just the story ones are a lot of fun, but there are some really good, like, I think there's a good 6-minute one that offers a good explanation about how the game will actually work, how you can play it. So go check those out if you're looking for more information. But yeah, Mike, anything else to say about Lego Star Wars? We're 1 week out. Like, are you just so hyped or what?
I am so hyped, and as you were just saying with the space travel, 2005 Battlefront 2 was my game because of its you could do so much cool space travel and space battles. They're bringing that back in this game. You can actually board
Hell yeah.
capital ships, or you can destroy them from the outside, or board them inside and take them over. Like, I think that's so cool, and that adds to that open world capability. So that makes they're trying to entice all the kids who grew up with the Lego games, being like, "Hey, come back," and also appeasing the new generation. So I think, yeah, what's really standing out. What really caught my attention of this game was the space battles, because I'm a space guy. I love my space battles, but when I heard that they were gonna do something like that, where you're traveling planet to planet and there's gonna be enemy warships that pop up, or you're caught in a battle, I'm all in. I'm sold. So I think that's the most thing I'm interested in, but also reliving childhood memories. And I love that it's not a remake, but it's a whole new game, and it's gonna be like a whole new. It's like a facelift, but completely redone. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm stoked. We're, I thought I would never. I never thought I would be like, I'm excited for a Lego Star Wars game again. But here we are. Because Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, kind of passed on it. Heard good things about it, but just didn't interest me.
Yeah.
But now that we're getting all 9 movies,
Yeah, no,
that's great.
this will be the ultimate Lego Star Wars experience, and I'm
Yes.
fully with you. I'm so hyped. Can't wait. Before we wrap up the video, excited to announce that on April 4th, on the night, I'm not sure exact time. We'll announce it on Instagram, so go check the links in the description for that. I will be live streaming the game. I'll be playing it. Mike will be there. We'll be chatting. Come chat with us. Come watch me play. If you're worried about like getting the game spoiled for you or whatever, I'm just going to be doing a lot of exploration, not very story heavy. So should be loads of fun. Come check it out. We'll both be there, and just so excited to talk about Lego Star Wars. But yeah, that just about wraps up the video. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, may the force be with you all. See you later.
Subscribe.